Hello everybody, it's Shakaya, and I'm just out in my gorgeous yard. It's fall here in Ontario and the leaves are turning, and they are actually about to teach us something very profound. Something that we struggle with, which is actually the beauty of letting things go. The beauty of letting go. Because have you ever noticed when you want something, sometimes we get a little tight and we start gripping and holding on. And what does that do? That creates in us a feeling of maybe tension and tightness that is not conducive to being that space of openness for what we want to come into our life. And so at this time of year, it's such a beautiful reminder that we can through the grace of our naturalness, let go. Through the grace of nature, we learn this. But so often in our society, what is natural is not normal. And what is normal is not natural. And even if you look at diet, and if you've been following my journey lately, you know that I've been really letting go of a lot of ideologies and even foods that may seem very normal in our society, but are not natural. I thought they were, actually. I am in such a new space of openness and learning about things that are natural, but not normal, at least not in our society. It's like, if you ever notice when you want something and you're gripping so tight, that is really a kind of a normal reaction. When we're in fear, we hold on, we tense up. But actually, if we would surrender and imagine that either it doesn't matter, or if that's too hard, we can imagine that it's already been taken care of in the most amazing way, better than we could have ever imagined. What happens? Inside, we feel more open, more relaxed, more expansive. And in that beautiful spaciousness that we've just created, that is how we become that invitation for what we want. But again, that is very natural to do that. But we have actually been conditioned and programmed to be more normal. And what is normal is to obsess and be addicted and have anxiety and fear around what we want, instead of allowing things to just come as they do. And so I've been really exploring this idea of what is normal, i.e. our conditioning and our programming, and what is actually natural. And nature has always been my truest, purest, wisest, most loving mentor. And so this time of year, when the leaves are dancing their way to the ground, effortlessly, when they're ready, and it is so graceful and natural. And that's what I am so excited about. I've been opening up to this even in certain rituals around my health protocols and diet, and I have been experiencing rejuvenation. I don't even know if that's the right word. It's so deep. It's a rejuvenation of my body, my mind, my spirit that I've never ever experienced. And I'm having results that I could have only dreamed of, that for so many years I have wanted but have totally eluded me. I thought I knew rejuvenation, and I always had to get there through difficulty, striving and struggling and starving a lot of the time, detoxing and fasting. And there is a certain rejuvenation that accompanies that, but I have found a deeper rejuvenation. It's more nourishing. It's more natural. Not that fasting can't be natural, but there's something about this idea of, it's normal to feel like if we want something, it's normal to grip, and it's normal to, if we're trying to get healthy, to start having these addictions start plaguing us, and it's normal to do really extreme things to counterbalance those addictions. And what I have felt, there's so much ease, actually, when we follow nature and the rhythms of nature. I have gotten out of so much stress and struggle, and the results are clear. I feel different. I feel better. I'm experiencing such deep rejuvenative sleep like I've never in my life. And that's been a miracle for me, and I want that for you. And I'm going to be sharing about what I've been doing. And it's so much simpler than I could have ever imagined. The way I'm eating is so simple. There's such a grace and a beauty to it. But again, it doesn't sound normal. When I share this with you, you might say, it's not normal. And yet it is natural. And if we were more in our naturalness, we wouldn't have that reaction, but we've been conditioned. And I'm doing other things too that are completely not what people in our society are doing. And yet I have been receiving the most rejuvenative, loving, inspired, energizing results. I don't even have the words totally. I'm not ready to share all this, but I just wanted to give you that little update. I'm still doing my radical experiment, and I really want to share more with you soon when the time is right. In the meantime, I'm going to just share these beautiful, beautiful leaves here. And it's so gorgeous here in Ontario, Canada, and I just want to share this with you. Beautiful colors. And just remember how natural it is to let go.